Good afternoon, everyone. This is the New York news. My name is Tatiana, and I'm glad to introduce my guest, Rouslana. She is the co-founder of the organization, non-profit organization that I hope going to be very helpful for us, for our community, Mothers of Bloom Together.
Our organization is called Mothers Bloom Together. It's a community organization for women who became mom and faced an issue of isolation while becoming ones. Motherhood comes with a lot of challenges, and it's an excellent and beautiful experience, but it might be very overwhelming, and it causes isolation. Since you become a mom, all your life surrounds now around your home and around your kids. And there is a moment when you forget about yourself and you don't find this time to come out and to find your inner happiness. So we are hoping with our organization to find the circle for moms where they can voice themselves, where they can feel safe, where they can find other moms to interact with, to find happy experiences, to bring this happiness back home.
Okay, so and basically that experience is going to be about everything, not only about the kids, about the family, about the beauty, about, so tell us about it a little bit.
Yes, indeed. So we are planning, we already started having a weekly coffee meetups in a small settings for moms, where moms can come to kind of express their worries, express their happy moments in life, and to find a hearing ear. We also have an educational workshops where moms can come and learn new things. They can do art together. They can learn about new things around them. They can gain new skills. We are partnering with different organizations as well as different providers, as social workers, mentors, mental counselors that could come and actually do trainings. Hopefully we will grow our community to include each mom who needs this social inclusion, who feels isolated, who feels alone. We want to give sense for each woman and each mom. She's not alone. We are here for her. All of us are going through the same thing, and we are here to create a community for her, to create a safe space where she can find the joy, where she can find her inner self, where she can grow and bloom again.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's very good for our community. Also, that's very good for all moms. And my next question. So, if I have only one kid, can I come?
Yes, indeed. So we do have some meetups that would include kids as well. So we would have a separate events that include family, or where we would include a mom and a child, and it would be a bonding event. So we are looking now currently at having bi-weekly meetups for small kids. So it would be a small reading book club, where a club where mom can gather, read together with books, have this cup of tea or coffee together, and share their experience of being a new mom. Also, we will be having events for older kids. So again, let's say for Easter or other holidays, where we can meet up with older kids and have different activities where moms and kids can bond and create the sense of a community within a community.
Oh, thank you for that. That's amazing club. So that's amazing club. So could you please tell me a little bit about the educational part? I heard that it's going to be the educational for mom and for the kids as well. So
not at this point. So it's mostly educational for mom. We are hoping to actually partner with different educational platforms where moms can further their education or gain new skills. Mm-hmm. Because when motherhood comes, our schedule is changing. Our ability to work the same jobs is changing. Yeah. Some of us, as moms, actually take away and go away for some time away from work. So we do lose skills. Or some of us need a change of a career at that point to accommodate the new schedule. It might not work with the school schedule, after school schedule. So we do need the new skills to be able to get back to a workforce or to change our career. Mm-hmm. So we are hoping to partner with different community organizations would provide it. So be it on online classes or in-person classes to further knowledge of mom to be able to get back to our workforce.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing because sometimes, like, when mother like staying at home for a long time, so they've totally completely decided to change the job and to change their like education, to change everything and to start completely fresh with the new beginning. So I believe your organization will be amazing in that point. So like, I believe, yes, so.
We are very hopeful. As a mom of 4 kids, that's what I experienced. At some point in my life, I realized that I've been a mom for too long and I lost some skills. Going back to workforce, I'm not feeling confident to do so again.
Absolutely.
So, many moms feel the same. So we are hoping to give this confidence back to women, confidence when they can get back to workforce, gain money, being able to be there for their family at the same time.
Yeah, completely, absolutely, yes, completely, absolutely true. And also I have a question. So as I understand, it's going to be a huge, big place. So where is it located?
We actually don't have one spot because we are hoping to see community, currently to cover all Brooklyn community. So we will be going from place to place. You will be able to find all information on our website, mothersbloomtogether.org, or on Instagram. Again, it's mothers.bloomtogether.
Yeah.
And so we have a schedule with places and events that are happening, and it happens in a different place because we partner with the different organizations with different spots, and we have a little meetups in the different coffee shops, so we can actually encompass more moms and create more circles. So just look at our website, look at our Instagram, and join us. We welcome everyone. You don't have to sign up. It's not mandatory. It's not something that you have to commit to. It's just if you feel the need to connect, to speak up, to have a listening ear, we are this place. We do create the circle where you can bloom and feel happiness.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, our city is a big international city. So what type of languages are you able to obtain? Not only English or only Russian or only like Urdu or whatever, Spanish. So like what type of community, how many people you are planning like to bring together?
Excellent choice. It's an excellent question, to be an excellent point. Currently, we shift towards English community, and we do have Russian, Ukrainian, and Turkish covered. But hopefully, if there is a need, we will be able to find more volunteers. I volunteer with us, so we can create communities, communities with women with other languages. Again, we call for everyone, and hopefully like each person will find another person, and it doesn't matter what language it is. Motherhood, it's specific language, all of us do need support, and where is there need, there is availability to speak up. I've been lucky to live in New York. I feel so blessed to live in this beautiful city where we meet so many people from different backgrounds and different languages. And you know what? I never had a problem to communicate.
Absolutely.
Like when you need a hand, you get a hand. When someone needs a hand, I'm going to give you a hand. And yes, so we are hoping to build a big community. Hopefully, we will have volunteers to help us out. We will create many circles of women that we can give to, and they will be able to give back to their families.
Okay, thank you. So you see, my amazing New Yorkers have amazing soul I have here that gonna bring all moms together. So please welcome and join. Please welcome and join the club. This is non-profit club. And next question, do you need any help? As a non-profit, you have to buy something, it's like even for a cup of coffee, or like even some like product like for the educational like papers, yes, for kids. So do you need any help? Just help us.
Yes, indeed. You can donate on our website. There is a platform that would allow you to donate, and it's everything tax deductible. It's mothersbloomtogether.org. We welcome anyone who wants to collaborate with us, we are open to ideas. Again, we want to help communities. So if you have an ideas that can actually gather and help, we are always welcome to hear them. You can submit your response on our website, or you can reach us out as well via phone number on the website as well.
Okay, thank you very much. And also you mentioned about the volunteers. Yeah, so
Correct.
could you please tell a little bit about the volunteers? So volunteers, like it's a specific shifts, or like in general, or only Saturday, Sundays, or like how it's gonna be? Like, do you know it?
Let me be frank. Moms have crazy schedules, and we are all so special because we have moms that have small kids, so their availability is completely different from moms that have older kids, and it might be completely look different from moms that have actually help with home in the face of grandparents or father, and they're single moms that need this place to go and to air out and to get new energy. So we plan on having different events on different times on different days, again to accommodate different groups of moms. We still don't have the whole schedule, but we are working on it. It's just currently it's only 3 people. So we need more people on board so we can plan and we can encompass more moms, and we will work on a different schedule. So if you're available in the mornings, you're welcome. If you're available on the weekends, you're welcome. If you want to help on a weekend, on an evening on a weekend, please come in. We will welcome you, and we will be glad for any help and any hand you can provide us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to having you here, and thank you very much for the amazing club that you already created. So could you please tell me how you get to that idea?
Yes. It's so funny because I had 4 kids, but I was lucky. I usually have a friend. I had many friends. So I did have a friends that would help me out in the beginning of motherhood. Not to go crazy, because you do feel enclosed. You feel like your world is changing, and the only world you have is you and your child in your apartment, in your house. And there is like the world outside stops, ceases to exist. My sister had a baby, another one. She lives upstate, and she expressed how difficult it was for her. Her community wasn't that open to welcome other moms. They don't really have any settings. And I started speaking to other moms, and they voiced out the experience the same, being in motherhood. At some point, they were thinking they're degrading together with a child because the only reality they had is a young baby next to them, be it work and baby or just baby. So it was not really socialization or another grown-up woman where you can go out and do grown-up activity. There was no one else, another woman who can hear and understand you, so you can vent out and feel validated. And it just came to me. I was like, I need to create this community. We need it. Each mom needs a support. No one deserves to feel alone. So I rang my friend, and I was like, listen, I'm thinking about this idea. Like, what do you feel? And she's like, you know what? It's exactly how I felt. I felt isolated. I felt there was no one else who could understand me. I was feeling like I'm drowning. She gave birth during COVID, and it was a horrible time. And she was like, you know what, it would be an excellent idea if we can actually bring it live and to help other women not to feel the same way. Because no one deserves to feel this depression. And so many bad things can be prevented if you had someone who gave you hand on time, who gave you ear, just to listen. It doesn't have to be much. You just to listen, to validate your feelings, to validate that whatever you're going through, they're not alone in it.
Could you please tell me a little bit about your background? You came from what city, what country, here in New York?
Yes, I was born in Kiev, Ukraine. Well, at that time it was Soviet Union, and I actually lived in Israel since I was 11. I came to Israel with an excellent, beautiful program called Kids of Chernobyl. It actually was a non-profit organization as well that helped kids that were affected by Chernobyl. The program was aimed to bring kids to Israel, to help them to get healthier, and to raise them in the Jewish traditions. So I was part of the program, and I graduated there from a middle school and a high school. After it, I worked as a teacher in a kindergarten for 2 years. And I worked in a center of psychological help for kids and families back in Ukraine. I was more on organizational side of things. So we were organizing different trainings for women uplifting. And for kids, we had different classes with psychological help and different groups activities as well for them. I arrived to the United States when I was 20, and here I was reunited with my family. Mm-hmm. So I've been living in the United States for 19 years now. Mm-hmm. So it's been quite some time, mm-hmm. and I was blessed to work with different organizations here as well. I worked in a part in a home care agency where we assisted elderly. So it is something really woven into me to help. I don't know.
So you have amazing experience, basically, and you have amazing background, because like all the time you are inside of that population, inside of the population of women of who like basically need like not really help, but help. Yeah, but they need interactions. Yeah, so like they need to talk with someone, they need to solve some problems. So as I understand, you said that you were born in the Soviet Union. In that time, Soviet Union didn't have that type of the organization. So sad, like, you know, and we are blessed that we have that organization. We are able to create that organization as you have here in the USA and in the New York. And basically, I hope it's going to be like international. Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Do you have the plans?
Hopefully it's going to grow. And yes, we actually had the talk with my co-founder that, you know, we want to make it something bigger than just community. We will start small, but we want to grow it. We want it to be a momentum for everyone. We want everyone in the world to know, like every mom has its space and everyone deserves to have the circle. And let's make it small meetups. Let's make big meetups. Let's make international meetups.
Yeah, right.
Yes, like, you know, moms are power. So
yeah, moms is power. You're absolutely right. Moms are power. So how many kids do you have?
Oh, I have 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl.
You are blessed.
So, it's helpful. Yeah. It's a lot, but that's what made me realize that, you know, I want their mom to be happy. And I want their mom not to stop growing and not to stop socializing. I want their mom to bloom so they can see happy moms. So for me to bloom, I should have something given to me, because for me to give back, my cup inside has to be full. If there is nothing inside, absolutely, there is nothing to give. So that's why I realized it's important to find these moments where you can find happiness, where you can find fulfillment, so you can fulfill yourself, make yourself happy, so you have happiness to give back. Mm-hmm. And you know what they're saying? When mom is happy, all family is happy. You know, when mama is blooming, all family will be blooming and flourishing as well. Absolutely. So, you know, so that's how it works.
Absolutely, you're right. When mom is happy, our family are happy. So, and how about the school life? So, like you inside of the school, like, you know, with your kids, so how you are interacting over there?
Oh my God, my child says, everyone in school knows you. And it's true, my eldest one, he's in 6th grade, and we have been blessed to be as a part of our dual language program. So my kids were in the same class from a 1st grade and until the 5th grade. And I made a point to make a community. So I made a point to collect all the names of all parents and to create a group and to create a chart where we would exchange information about homeschool, of homework. It would be an information about any questions we had, or like, you know, if we missed an information we are not sure about. We create events for our classes. We create end of the year party, and every child would be looking towards it. My son would be like, Mom, so what did you create? Mom, what would be the games this time on the party? Mom, where are we gonna have a meet up? So yes, so that's how it started. First I started trying to create a community for my kid, because I believe it's so important for each child to have friends. And unfortunately in schools, they don't really have enough time to interact and create long-lasting friendships, because the class life is so fast paced, and they don't really have a lunch time where they can interact and spend time outside together much. So it was a very important point for me to create a strong community in the class. So each year when my kid is going to school, here I am with my little flyers giving information. Here we are, my child in this class, please join our group on WhatsApp. And it's like I'm coming second time and third time with the flyers, and I find the number of the parents, and I do create this group, and I make sure we feel as a community, make sure we do events and outings together, and it would be me first to call and to tell them, or to write in WhatsApp the message. I heard there is an event in a Brooklyn Museum. Well, I heard there is an event in a Marine Park. Let's gather together. So sometimes it wouldn't be everyone, but it would be few friends. But it's still, my son currently is in the 6th grade. So he went to another grade, so it's like some of the classmates went away. But I want to say, us as moms of these kids, we keep in touch. We meet up. We do these meetings, guys, let's meet up and have a cup of coffee together so we can reunite together. And we meet our kids as well. So it's like, oh, guys, we have a birthday party coming up. Let's meet. Let's go together to a movie theaters. And we meet with our kids all together to go to a movie theaters. So community is important. Community is important for everyone, be it a man, be it a woman, be it a child. And for moms, usually when you make a community of moms, it involves community for kids as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm agree with you, and this is very important when you know what's going on inside. Because it's very important to be inside of your kid's life, so, and what you are doing. This is very important to being a mom. My son, he is adult for now. He's 21, but I was being inside of his life all the life. Not only the daycare, but school life, and even now. So there is never stop. So and to being a mom, so this is very important to be inside of the life. And thank you very much for creating that amazing group, and I believe this is a great idea, because when you create the group on the WhatsApp, and everybody could join that group, not only in that grade, but you always could ask another mom, where's the kids, or where is what's going on, and even if there is some emergency, God bless, we all safe here, but if there is some emergency, so we could communicate, and we could you could communicate, and you could see what's going on. So this is very important. So you are like a small angel over there.
Thank you. I have to voice out that thanks to us having this group, we were able to prevent a bullying.
Oh, really?
To be frank, yes, because a kid, addressed it to their parent, to their mom, and mom had voiced it out in the group. And and it's she wasn't afraid to say, well, my child experienced this and this issue. She felt uncomfortable at that moment, and it has been addressed in a group. And the moms whose child was involved addressed it with her child, and we solved the issue, and it was in a very peaceful and nurturing moment. And it's we continued on as a group in a friendly manner. So I believe it's very important to know who around you, who surrounds you, and who should you address your issues with, and how to solve it peacefully, how to solve it as mature people.
Absolutely.
And it's kids take examples from us, but we have to guide them. So and at times we have to help them with our community. So
so that's amazing. So thank you very much for that. So I hope, my dear New Yorkers, you will take the example, and you will follow that amazing organization. Could you please introduce one more time?
Hi again, it's mothersbloomtogether.org. And follow us on Instagram. It's Mothers Bloom Together, or Facebook. Just write us message. We always read and answer them. You can write your ideas if you have any ideas for the events you would like us to host, or volunteer. We always welcome volunteers. As well as donations.
Yeah, also sponsors,
yes.
of course.
Sponsors, yes, it would be a great opportunity to show your business if you want, to introduce your business to moms. So maybe we can collaborate and make some event fun for moms and actually, introductions for you.
So you just mentioned that you work at as in the home care, and you work at as in the activities, like you created some activities for the kids, for moms. Could you please point a little bit about that?
Yes, indeed. So I was part of a center. It's called Family Center. So it was a psychological help directed towards moms and kids with special needs and regular kids. So they had one-on-one setting appointments with psychologists, and we had a beautiful trainings for teenagers who actually go through the growth and teenage years to kind of help them cope with their emotions. We also created trainings, helped to create trainings with a psychologist for women. So we created a training, it was a getaway training. Some of them were getaways, some of them were insider space. So we had some getaways for moms where they would learn about their inner strength, the connection of their inner world and money. Mm-hmm. Because to be honest, the good energy and how you feel good inside can bring you money and success. Mm-hmm. I saw how beautiful it is to actually women feeling courageous, women feeling confident, and circle of women surrounding you, we're giving it to them, so uplifting them. I was also, I'm a mediator, so that's what it is. I'm a certified mediator as well, so I hope that's something that's going to help me to actually mediate in any situation when women disagree among themselves, because it's something that happens in any circle of people. Mm-hmm. And again, understanding each other, understanding where emotions are coming from is very important for your growth.
Yeah, because that's very important, and special needs, special ed needs, special kids and regular kids. So we don't have that, we do not. Yeah, so we do not divide kids for special, for not special. They all ours, and all moms ours. So we all need the attention. We all need love. We all need you basically in the community. And once again, thank you for joining. Thank you very much for creating that non-profit organization that's gonna help. And I wish you success. I wish you to grow up very fast, and we will help as well.
Thank you. I'm really hopeful, moms will find their connections. Yeah. Moms will find their circle. So we really hope you're going to join us, and we will help you to find the circle and to create the circle and connection that will help you bloom.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear New Yorkers. It was the special guest, Rouslana.